It's Thursday, April 24th, 2025, about 7:30 in the evening here in beautiful Northeast Texas on the Lazy Cow Farms here. And as you can see, I got the cows here in the last little section. Gonna move them tomorrow morning. You know what? Maybe I'll leave them here a little longer. Yeah, I'll probably move them tomorrow afternoon. That's the original plan, is move to new rows on Tuesday morning and Friday afternoon. So, but as you can see here, the grass is still fantastic and amazing. I've got the banks of the pond roped off. I don't want them grazing on the banks of the pond. That's mostly ragweed anyway, because it's been overgrazed and trampled and ruined many times. We try to let the grass grow up there. I think the ducks also eat the grass around the pond. I'll have to look into that. But we got the puppies there on the other side of the cows, keeping watch. The sun is setting, but I'll show you guys the sheep. They're all scattered out. Originally they wanted to come here. They wanted to push forward. They're crowding. I was worried they were gonna push through the wire. So I kind of warned them to back off a little bit, and they did. So we had about half an inch of rain today. It's about 70 degrees right now. More rain expected tomorrow, and I think Friday as well. I could be wrong. But we're supposed to be getting a major storm coming through here over the course of the next couple of days. So, checking on the condition of the cows, you can see they're doing quite well. The only concern I have is that they were supposed to give me calves a week ago, but I haven't seen any calves born yet. And there's every one of them should be able to give me a calf. Number 20, young 20 here, gave birth back in July. That's about when I turned the bull onto the cows. I think I gave the bull 2 months, and then I brought the second bull in for the third month, just to make sure I got them all. So if I get late calves and they're not red, we know the daddy is, and it wasn't the South Pole bull. He just turned a year old in August, so he's like a year and a half right now. I'm sure that if I turned him on the bulls this year, he would be more than eager to do his job, but he was still basically young when we first turned him onto the bulls. I thought it might be okay. We might be getting some bulls, or some calves, but we'll see. We'll see. It's not going to put a huge damper in my plans. Just shift everything over by a year, and we'll sell a bunch of calves. If they're not half South Pole, we'll sell a bunch. Now this calf, she was born in July. She should not be nursing on her mama. That's what, 9 months old? Yeah, that's 9 months old. So she should not be nursing on her mama. You want a treat, number 20? You got to kick your calf off. Tell her to stop that. Anyway, so the plan was that if I got a bunch of South Pole calves, then next year I would sell half of my cows and let the South Pole heifers grow up and breed back. But if it's going to take an extra year because I didn't get the South Pole calves, then so be it. There's a couple cows I might get rid of anyway, just because they're not doing very well. Let's see. Number 20 is probably one that I might get rid of. Part of the reason is she's out of cycle. She's not in tune with the rest of the cows. Blackie's not doing really well, so I'll probably let her go. She'd probably do well if somebody fed her. There's a couple others that I have my eyes on, mostly longhorns that I might let go. The problem with the longhorns isn't that they're not good cows. The problem is they don't put weight on. In springtime they're supposed to put a lot of fat on, and then it's supposed to last throughout the year, but they tend not to do that. They tend to thin out a lot during winter, even on hay and protein. Whereas the Angus, they tend to keep their condition. Of course, the two half Charolais do just fine as well. One does a lot better than the other. So anyway, that's what I got for you guys. Not much else to report. The sheep seem to be all happy. Hopefully they're finding good grass to munch on. So have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.